Put your friend's head on a stick in Minecraft. Hello and welcome to OMG Craft. I'm your host, OMG Chad. This is the show that'll teach you how to become a Minecraft expert in no time. A little while ago, we covered mob heads, but we got a lot of feedback wanting to go more specific into the command on how you get a player head in your game, and also to go more specific on the mark head format so that you can get extra things like blocks or mob heads in your game. So we're going to cover everything that has to do with the give skull command, what all the numbers mean, what every single command and attribute means, and more about Mark's head format. If you want to have a list of all of the Mark head format heads, head on over to the Minecraft wiki for the full list. So without further ado, let's show it off.
Okay, so we're in a little world. This is the same world that we did the bunnies episode in. So you see all these little bunnies everywhere. But that's just kind of cool background for us during, because everything is with commands. So first, to give yourself a player head, you're going to use the command /give. And what I just did there to type that so quickly is you can do tab autocomplete inside of Minecraft. So if you start to type out something like give with just GI, hit tab, it'll autocomplete the command. And there's certain parameters in a normal command, and Minecraft knows that the next parameter is you're going to give this to someone. So if I just hit tab, it will fill in my name. If there's someone else on the server, it would fill their name in as well. Next is the item that you're going to give, and if I hit tab, Minecraft knows that you have to do, you have to do this sort of string to give this item. You may remember back in the day when you could do an ID, it would be a number or something like that. Well, that is now not the way to do it anymore, so you're going to use this Minecraft. You can see that it has auto-completed. It shows me all these different things that it can auto-complete. My chat log is now full of different things. If you just type in Minecraft : and hit tab again, you can see that it goes through a whole bunch of stuff. The thing that we want is skull, so we can help it out by typing in SK, hit tab, and then we get the skull. Next is how many of this item you want to get. And so I'm just going to say 3 just to show you that it's a parameter that works. You can either type in 1 if you just want 1 skull, but we're going to give ourselves a few. I'm actually not in creative. I'm in my just normal mode, so I do want a few to place around. Next is the ID associated with the skull. If you remember in our mob heads episode, there's a lot of different heads. So if I give myself number 1, and I'm just going to go ahead and do this, I get a wither skeleton skull. If I give myself number 2, this will be a zombie skull. Can we put them on top of each other? No, we can't. Here's a zombie skull. And if I give myself 3, that is the player head, just like this, the kind of Steve head. 3 is the one we want to change because that is the one that we can give an attribute to be just a normal player's head, someone else in Minecraft. And the way to do that is to add an extra attribute. You're going to add a curly bracket, which is the key kind of next to the back, one row underneath the backspace. You have to hold down shift and curly bracket. And then we are going to say SkullOwner, just like this with the capital S and the capital O. Those definitely make a difference. And then we're going to do a colon and then the name of the person. Oops. And you have to make sure you spell this correctly as well, that you would like the skull to be after. And we're going to hit enter. And there you go. You can see my head here in the game, just like that. You can change who the SkullOwner is, and it will be different people, obviously. So good friend of mine, Good. There we go. We have Good's head here. This is Good's head. And there's also those specialty heads, which I mentioned before, and you can use those as well. That is Mark's head format, so MHF _ and then the thing that you would like. So let's go ahead and do arrow. Oops, my keyboard is sticking. Arrow up. This is kind of a cool looking head. And there we go. Now we have a head with an arrow that is pointing upwards. Or you could do, I also really like the ghast. So let's go Ghast. Oh, and I spelled it wrong. What did I do? It's G-H. G-H-S-T. There you go. And now I have a ghast head, just like that. These heads are really, really useful. There's lots of different heads in Mark's head format. There's pumpkins and melons. There's coconuts, cakes. Cakes is one of my favorite. Let me go ahead and show you that one. Cake. And we got to make sure that it's a capital C. Boop. Look at this little teeny tiny little cake right here. Put this on a table. Great decoration in Minecraft. And that is how you get custom. What? Look at this bunny. Sit on my head. Get off my head. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that's just too adorable. Oops. And that is how we do some heads inside of Minecraft.
And there you go. That's about it with giving players skulls. Remember, once again, for that full list of heads, head on over to the Minecraft wiki so that you can figure out, if I want a block, if I want that amazing cake. I mean, you just saw it in the video, but if you forget how to spell cake, I guess, or whatever. Anyway, Minecraft Wiki is where you go. I hope you learned something from this episode. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below, or give this video a like, and make sure you subscribe for future episodes, youtube.com/OMGcraft. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on OMG Craft. Bye!